Alright, today on DIYNate, we're going to be replacing a headlight. It's actually also known as the low light bulb on our 2013 Chevy Suburban 1500 series. So, interesting project. We're going to be getting in there and changing the bulb out, and I'll show you how to do it in just a few seconds. A bulb replacement. I've got my low light for my headlight that's not working. You can see over here, the right side, this bulb is working. This bulb is not. Right here, I've checked the highs. This bulb, the high beams are working, so I know that's the bulb I need to replace. From what I understand, looking at other videos, there's a lot involved to just making this one simple change. So I'm hoping I can get in here without having to do a whole lot of work, but everybody I've seen and everything I've looked at looks like it's fairly complicated to make all these adjustments. Seems like it was kind of poorly designed on how to replace a bulb, or maybe that was intentional. So we'll get started. And okay, the bulb I've got here is an H11. It's a Sylvania. I've got the basic one. These were priced about 17 bucks at Advanced Auto Parts. You know, in reality, I checked Amazon as well just to make sure I wasn't missing out. Shocked at how high the price was for one of these bulbs, but that looked like it was about the lowest price I could find. So I'm going to pop this in and see how it does. Okay, first thing I'm going to take off these two screws here, one right here, one right up here. I'll knock that out fairly quickly. You can see using a ratchet here just to kind of break the nut here and get it moving, and it should be fairly easy to take that one off. What we're going to do once from what I understand, we're going to loosen the headlight and be able to get down in here. The challenge is there's really not much give and not much room to work, so we need to create a little bit of room to open up so that we can get our hand in there and be able to replace that bulb that's hiding out right in there. You also notice the air box is right here, which also gets in the way a bit, so most likely we're probably going to have to get in here underneath the wheel well and loosen up some of these grommets here and get ourselves access to come up from behind. But I'm hoping to avoid that if I can, but from what I see and what I understand from everybody else who's posted, it's just a real nightmare of a job having to take off many bolts to really make sure that you get in there and can be able to work. So annoyed that we have to do that much just to replace a bulb, but you know, at the same time, up for the challenge. Okay, I've been able to pull off the headlight, and I've gotten enough play here that I think I can get my hand in here and actually pull from right back here. In some of the other videos I saw, other people were struggling with being able to pull this part, which the part we're talking about is right here, and you can see I can get my hand into it. So I'm going to try and see if I can disconnect that, and there you see I was able to get that bulb off. Other people were having to go to a much deeper location and having to pull out that whole wheel well. If I can avoid that, I am extremely excited about that because that's going to save me a ton of time. So we're going to try and knock this thing out and be done in a hurry. Okay, looking at the setup here, you can see we've got a little bit of a clip here that needs to be pulled back. Whoops, I'm a little bit zoomed in there. Let's see here. You can kind of see there's a clip that needs to be opened up to be able to get this bulb in and out, and I'm going to try and use a flathead screwdriver to pop that in. Okay, a flathead screwdriver did the job to be able to pull that off, so I feel good that unattached there. So old bulb done, and we'll swap the new bulb, pop it on right there, so we'll see how this goes. Trying to do it with one hand, so it's a little more challenging, but as you can see, it's as easy as push it in. And fingers crossed here. See how that looks. Yeah, it's latched back on. We're going to test it and make sure the light works before we reattach it, and that way, in case we pulled any wires or jostled anything that doesn't need to be jostled, we'll make sure we're in good shape. And I'm a big fan of checking your work before you attach something in, so it looks like we're good to go here. That should work really well in replacing the bulb, and so that's a big relief. All right, now you can see we've got the light burning brightly in there, so that's a good start. I feel really good that one looks just like the one over here, and we're getting a lot of good coverage there. The one thing I noticed over here on the side, this one little rivet, it looks like that I was able to pull that out when I was jostling it back and forth, which saved me from having to get up under the wheel well. So good news, I didn't have to deal with that, and I'm just going to pop these bolts right back on and be done with this project, and I've saved myself a ton of time by not having to go through the wheel well. All right, and with that, we're putting back on the final touches here. And with that is how you make a quick repair. All right, thanks a lot for watching the DIYNate video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.